Okay, here's a short video on how to measure a tusk, so that way I could accurately carve your exact tusk out of wood. So here we have a left tusk, and essentially we've got the top part of the tusk, the bottom part of the tusk, the inside and the outside, and I'm going to need 4 different length measurements. So this being a left side tusk, this is the inside. So you can take a tape measure, you can do this in inches or you can do this in centimeters, or whichever unit. You're going to run it down. And the inside of this tusk is 52 inches. Top side of this tusk is 48 inches. The outside measurement is just under 53 inches. And the bottom length is 54 inches. Now I will also need several circumference measurements going down the tusk. I would recommend going every, depends on the characteristics of the tusk, but every, say, 10 inches, so that way you can get the change as it goes down. For example, circumference here is 14 and a half, and if I went 10 inches, this particular tusk is still 14 and a half, but as you work your way down, it gets narrower, and it's now 10 and a quarter inches, and at the tip, it's roughly 5.5 inches in circumference. And the circumference measurements will allow me to do a little math, so that way I can get the radius, and it'll allow me to draw this out accurately and carve it. Now another length measurement that's going to be handy for me to have is the length from your tip. So say we'll go from the top tip to the top tip, so that way we're looking at 42 and a half. So now I know that measurement. And if we do to the back side here, that would be great as well. So we do tip to outside tip, you have 46 inches. So now I know I have 46 inches of wood that I need this way, and then I have to calculate all this. And the last measurement that will be needed is to get the exact measurement of your curve. I need the measurement of the curve. So basically take any sort of a straight uh, 2x4, anything straight that's hard, give you a direct line from tip to tip. And then from basically the bottom where it touches to the lowest point of your trough, we'll call this the trough measurement, the trough of the top of the tusk. Basically the lowest point of your trough, which is probably going to be the center point, will go from the top of that, and you're looking at about 10 inches. So now I know that from here to the top side of my trough on my top curve, I have a 10-inch gap here to here, and then when I run the math from the circumferences, it'll allow me to get their diameter, so that way I can draw this out accurately and get the curve following the other side. And on top of that, if you can get any additional measurements on any features that you want to be accurately placed, so say the tip here, you can see there's a chip sort of thing here and here and here, and say like, okay, there's 3 chips and they're within 3 inches, one being an inch, one being an inch, and one, they're all about an inch long, and that way I can accurately carve those out. So those are all the measurements I would need to accurately carve your tusk. Thank you.